Oh, what danger do we find ourselves in now? Just stay behind cover. Cover is your friend. There's a guy to your right.
Oh, I'm following.
Or is that? Oh, no. Oh, wait. It's on the other side. There you go. Got to your left. Good. Where are they at? Down there. Boom. Yeah, those guys have a lot of armor. That's in the head! For the love of shit.
For the love of Mike.
Mike has a lot of love. Got a whole lot of love. There you go. Ammo up, homie. Chicky boom. Triangle. Don't do that yet.
Don't do the sass yet?
I don't think so, man, because I think you got guys up on like the second level. You see how I'm like starting to lean?
Yeah.
Am I doing this whole thing now?
Call it out. You know, where are the guys?
Shoot the lights.
Do I want to get up? Should I go up higher? Do I want to get...
We're gonna have to work our way up for show. So they're definitely on the second level. I mean, I'm not opposed to that as a... You got one. See how high up they are, and then see if you can't shoot them. Yeah, there's a guy up there.
Who's shooting at me? Do you know where he is?
No, I don't know where he is. All right, don't do the RPG. It's kind of a bull in a china shop right now.
I just feel like I might need to be a bull.
Okay, I like that. No, I like it. That guy's just over there being a dickhole. See right there? Yeah. Lobby. Bye. Fuck. Okay.
I think you're right about this. I think I got
RPG. You got a lot of M4 down there, man, and I like going into. Up. That felt like Elena. I mean, there's a guy out there with an RPG. That's for sure.
No shit. I don't want the sass. I need the M4. I'm trying to find some.
Keep it sassy. No.
No.
Desert Eagle is like one shot, one kill, or at least easier, heavier ordnance.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
I found him.
We found you. His name is Peter. Peter RPGer. Yeah, that guy's bye-bye.
Okay.
Okay, now get the M4.
Yep. Then I gotta go get there's some ammo over here.
Ammo. 160. You're good. That's 100. You're good.
Don't want the pistoles. There's more ammo.
No, you're good. You have maximum ammo.
All right. So should I go up these stairs? Stairs always seem to be the
stairs are the way to go. And why is there? You never take an elevator in a firefight. Get there. Boom. Oh, yeah, I agree. That was very easy. You want to use the RPGers? Bye, dude.
No, actually, I want to switch.
Man, headshots. How do you do so much better with the handgun? There, switch to your M4. Unbelievable. Crazy. Look at that tight pattern. Heck yeah, dude. To your right. Right there, guy. Oh, shit! Bastard. Black. Nope. M4. That shotgun ain't gonna do anything. Right there. Triangles. Up. Oh, yeah, you got those. Guys, let's make sure we all wear our gray so he can't see us.
Hold on. Where the hell is that? There.
RPG?
Do I have the RPG now?
You're just spoiled for choice. You have the RPG. Bye. That's an effective weapon. M4. Bam. And then right at your 12. Pop. Uh-oh! Yeah, good evasive maneuvers! You know what? It got you away for a minute and allows you to pick up more ammo. I like it. I like it. Triangle. Bam.
Is there any more?
Go do a square for a reload.
That's square for reload, yeah.
It is
No,
right
it's not.
there.
That's... What's reload? I don't want that, right?
No. It's quiet. I think you got them all, homie.
Shit.
Yep. Yep. Thank you. 127. Am I confusing my buttons? Square for reload?
Oh, I just feel like... Do I need RPGs?
I feel like you kind of took out those guys. I mean, there's only 2 of them.
Oh, wait a minute.
I do not remember this level at all.
Over here!
Did you just cry? Elena made him cry. A weird response to getting shot.
Oops.
Ah! Just wandering around.
Wait a minute. That's where I was, right?
Yeah, they're stairs.
Oh,
right
stairs.
there.
I didn't see it. Got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
There's a...
You can walk across there. There's a little cutscene.
Oh no.
Oh no, Schaefer.
It's okay. We're here.
Okay, we're here.
You're
not
right.
Jewish, are you?
About what? Everything you touch does turn to shit.
Spoken like a true German.
Do you know what I just did?
They love their shit.
No.
They really do.
What do we do?
Did you find my expedition?
Yeah, we did.
I gotta say, it was really cool working with Rene Auberginois.
I bet.
I mean, I was a huge fan of Benson, and of course he did he's done so much work, but
Easy.
so cool. Matter of fact, he facilitated my first trip to Paris with Jill for my 10-year anniversary.
He's gone to the tower.
How?
Very,
There's 2
very.
tickets.
I didn't have enough money for hotels and things, and he's good friends with Howard Hessman
He has a place
from
there.
WKRP in Cincinnati, and he had a place in Paris, and we got to stay at his apartment.
Do you remember the district?
And destroys the stone
Ninth?
before he
Oh,
gets his
yeah,
hands on
dude.
it.
So like right in the thick of it.
Just near
That's like close to Bourse. That's the opera. So 3rd district is right there. The 9th
I
district.
could be wrong.
Schaefer.
It's
like
close
in a
to the. What's the?
The Marais.
It's on
Bastille.
the southern side.
Bastille. It was on the southern
Yeah.
side.
I think it was near the Bastille. I remember. What's the palace that's there? There's the palace where the Germans actually, it was so beautiful. The Germans, and there's beautiful gardens, and the Germans set up there during World War II. That was their.
Base of operations.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's
Sorbonne. University of Sorbonne.
no.
That's on the north side.
I don't remember what it is now. Anyway, I think it's the 9th. I want to say the 9th. It's more of the modern though. I think it's on the south side.
Okay. I took a scooter from literally Champs-Élysées all the way down to the Bastille. I took a little lime scooter all the way down the last time that I was there, and it's just the coolest city to do that way. I went all the way from there, like 6 miles, and then all the way up to Montmartre until like I literally, the scooter was like, I can't go up those stairs. I love Paris. Ah, Paris.
That's one of your favorite cities,
One of my
right?
favorite cities for sure. London and Paris. I would
London.
live in London and have a pied-à-terre in Paris.
Yeah, I'm spoiled from London. Absolutely love it.
What in the world are we going to do here? All right. Get
Oh,
a
wait,
rope.
there's-
Oh, right there.
Wait, is there a rope there?
There's a rope. Get a rope.
I didn't
And I
see
see
it.
some treasure on the other side. You see that little glinties? Which? How in the world do they want you to get that? Is there any way? Can you get on the rope again?
I can try.
Because
Do I need to?
Well, I don't know if this is true or not. Where's that rope? Okay. If it gives you that little treasure again, press triangle. You have to face it. Turn around.
I don't think I can turn around. I think I have to.
Up! When you see that, press triangle.
Okay.
Ha ha ha! You got an ashtray.
I got.
All right, no jump. Oof, my goodness. It's like these with the tickets that you got at Showbiz Pizza will get you an eraser. You need to go on the other side. There you go.
And I go this way, right?
Yes.
Is there?
And then you're gonna walk the plank.
I can't see the plank very well with the. All right, come on. Oh, okay, hold on. They want me to.
There's the tower.
There's the tower.
Okay, there's the tower.
I see it, buddy.
I see it, Gary. Damn it, Gary.
My God, the finest acting I've ever seen in my life. Oh, nice little cinematic moment. Hi, pigeons. Caw, caw, caw. Those aren't pigeons. Those are crows. Ooh, take them out. Don't shoot them. Stealthies. Nope. Nice slide into cover though. Oof, in the face. Yeah, got him in the face. What do you have right now weapon-wise?
I got a lot of
M4?
M4 and
M4 skis? Foreskins?
foreskins.
Jinx.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those.
You gotta drop down, yeah. Drop downs. To the right. Stairs.
Down the stairs, right?
And then up the ladder. He is here. He's here. Surprise! Face. Face. Can you imagine like the composer being like, okay, so what is this cue gonna be for? It's like, okay, so how do you score this?
Well, let us tell you about it.
You're maxed.
I'm maxed at this stuff.
You're max damage.
What the hell? Where? Do I have to go somewhere else? What the heck?
Very obscure reference, comic book reference.
What the heck?
Irish.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. Where did the pigeon shit? And littering and go for it. Littering and wit. Bloosh. Oh, you hit your head on that.
Do I go that way or do I go across?
I feel go to the edge. I feel like that's yes.
What do you
It's
think?
the most obvious choice, right?
I'd go that way, but
There's nothing to hold on to. I'm sure it's that. You doubt it though. There's that moment of doubt. Whoa, peek around the corner, and you can jump onto that thing for show.
Stand your ground!
That was Fred Tatasciore for sure. Peek. I mean, you have the, yeah, dude, that's what I would have done. Catch. What if he does? No, grenade, boom, he's dead. Wait, one more guy. Bang. Great job, dude.
What the hell are they shooting at?
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. What are they shooting at? Guy up higher. Oh, RPG man. Pink. Pink. Look at you, man. Way to go. Get away. Great job. Great evasive maneuvering. Evasion. Did they throw your own grenade back to you? Oh, dude, you got him. Oh, come on. That straight up killed a guy. What if these guys are just all on vacation and we're just blowing their plans? They're like, ah.
You know what? It's okay.
You want to start over? You want to get a fresh start?
I need a fresh start on this one.
Clean slate?
What am I working with? Okay, yeah, I wanted more ammo too. I feel
I don't
like
think you do.
I feel like I should I let those guys?
I would either let them go, because they don't see you.
Oh my God! What's the roof?
And then maybe shoot the guys on the roof.
Shooting at?
Yeah, maybe not attract their attention. Oh yeah, like the monster. Yeah, monster's gonna kill him. What the hell was that? Lazarevich never mentioned this in orientation. Don't shoot him, don't shoot him, don't shoot him. See if you can't, see how far you can stealth. Maybe you can get past those guys.
I don't know.
And then just kind of shimmy across, maybe?
On what?
Or do you have to jump over the other side?
No, I don't think I can make it to the other side. But
You're not gonna jump down there, are you? That's crazy talk, Nate.
do you see anything?
Only thing I'd do is drop down, and I think you can go to the other side. Are they shooting you? Well, guys, I had no beef with you, nor did I have chicken.
You guys are just. You guys suck.
Bink. That feels like a long drop. Like, that's gonna break your leg. Bink, bink, bink. Good job, good job, good job, good job.
Shit.
And then there's RPG Boy. Doing good, man. Lead him to you. You got some grenades there too. They're all clustered up. L2. There you go. Great.
I think I didn't get it there. Ah, damn it.
There you go. There you go. You're fine. You overshot it.
I gotta be more judicious with these bullets.
Be judicious with your ammo. If there's ever a motto. How is that? Bank, bank, bank. Bank, bank. You got 40 rounds left. You need to go. Move, 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 move. Where? I have zero clue. And you're making short work of these guys. Can you make it to the top of those stairs? I feel like you can. You drop down to that?
We're gonna get a little color.
Oh, there's some parts. There we go. Hey! Just gotta explore the geo, man. Peek, 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 peek. Fuck off with your face, really?
All right, you know what though? I didn't see that part there. I was.
Okay, that helps. Oh, you're down there too.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, keep your eyes peeled.
That sounded like Robin.
Keep your eyes peeled.
All right, I'm just gonna, let me just see if I can get there. I know. All right. Can you drop down to that ledge and stealth kill that? There you go. Get him. I see him. Can you go down there? What's... Can you stealth kill him from there? Oh, that's dope.
No, don't. Oh shit. Whoa.
Okay, so is that... Oh shit. It was a firefight! Great, got away from it. There you go, perfect, perfect, perfect. Stay right there.
Damn it. All right.
But that's a great move. Like if you can stealthify.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh shit, you're going loud from the top. All right. I still don't have to know where you are though. Ka-ka-ka.
Oh, I see something I like.
You see that grenade launcher? Go get it, homie. Great cover fire for yourself. Jump and go get it. Jump and go get it. There's a guy back there to your right. I'm like your spotter. Yeah, now get behind that cover. Switch to your hand grenade to see if there's any ground guys so you can clear them out. Like that guy right there. Don't shoot him with that. Oh, fuck. You got 5 rounds left. 4.
Yeah, but they just dropped him.
Alright, turn around and take out that fucking grenade launcher. You need to get behind cover.
I'm trying. I can't.
Too clustered up. How you survived that. RPG right there. Ugh.
Get down. I can't see shit.
Circle drop. There you go. Oh. Shit. There you go, handgun. Handgun's great. That's good too. Get it, dude. Get it. Fuck yeah, man. RPG. Get that motherfucker. 30 kills. Get that trophy, son.
There's another one up there. Where is he? Show me your head.
Show me your head. Music change, that may be it. Dude, what's up? That was dope.
Right? Was it okay? You know,
That was great.
I'm going with that sass. You always like that. Oh, wait a minute. That's your favorite one, isn't it?
The M4?
No.
I like the foul.
Thought it was the foul. Kick you, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Killed me so much.
Oh. Well fought, man.
Oh.
Well fought indeed.
You know what? I have questions about this game.
Take a drink.
I've got a lot of questions about what's coming up.
Okay.
And I only know one person who can answer them.
Are we gonna glitch in Amy?
Amy Hennig. Let's get her.
Yes.
Ah, you're back. So there's some.
My Guinness.
Well, we're gonna get you.
May the lovely Amy Hennig please get a Guinness. For the love of God, guys. What kind of hosts are we?
I can't do this without a Guinness.
Um,
Because you are so
you have
far
questions?
advanced, dude.
You have so far.
You have
last time we brought you in literally at the end.
no idea. We got settled in. I should take my shoes off.
Yeah.
Get comfortable.
So
I'm real.
This is like a preacher saying, and in closing, you're like, we're gonna be here for a minute.
This level
So-
is so much too long. I am so sorry. And we
Really?
And we cut it down by like a third or even like a half.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Just so excited to make the level.
What about this level specific was so exciting?
oh no.
No, it wasn't that. We just got carried away, and you.
Was this you or was this Jacob? Who was?
No, this was a guy named Junki Saita.
Okay.
He's a really good designer, but he's very prolific. And
What does that mean? What do you mean prolific? Like he's a prolific person? Like holy
No.
crap, you got him? Or
prolific as in he made a lot of level very quickly.
oh,
And then, so we would often then have to go, that's awesome, let's cut it in half. But
Really?
it was, I'm sorry.
Really?
I think-
Two grenades?
I'm gonna spend this whole time apologizing, I think.
I think nope.
Oh my.
Last time you had to shoot the logs to get rid of this guy. Remember you were like, and is it just like that? Oh, what? Don't even pay attention. Yes, yes. That's exactly how this must be delivered. Oh God, I wish you could see this.
My Guinness is.
Nah.
My Guinness is coming.
There we go. You're sorted.
Yes, I am.
So he's very prolific. So he would create too many. You'd cut it down.
Yeah, no, he would just. I mean, he's a really talented designer. He would just make a lot of level. And I think the thing is, it's always hard when you're making a game because you don't want to cut stuff that's in and working, but then it can throw the pacing off. Right?
How much do you think? Like, okay, so you ship one, or Drake's Fortune, whatever.
Right.
We'll call it.
What?
Brevity is not necessarily that important for us at this point. More the specificity.
Yep.
So you ship the first one, and you're like, okay, if they let us make another one, I know exactly what I would change. Was that the intent behind this, or what was your?
Us collectively, right? I mean,
Yeah.
The thing was.
Well, shoot, more. I mean, we got you here. We don't have the whole of Naughty Dog. Whatever you do.
I can try to speak for the team.
What about you?
This is all dredging up ancient memories too, because what was this? We were working on this in
2007.
Well, we started in the end of 2007, so it was mostly in 2008 and 2009. So
Okay.
it's over 10 years, and my memory's getting
Make it up.
rusty. No. So the biggest thing was when we started making Uncharted, we had this giant list of what I would call like adventure movie tropes, right?
Okay.
Like we would watch every adventure movie we could think of, and then I would deconstruct them and think about all the verbs and all. I think we talked about this last time. All the different kind of events that could occur in these movies, the different actions, different verbs, and you kind of get this list that rolls out of it. But one of the things that we couldn't do in Uncharted 1, and we really wanted to, was all this sort of classic stuff like fighting on moving vehicles, a truck chase kind of thing, collapsing terrain. Basically, the engine, even though we had written it from scratch for Uncharted 1, one of the things we couldn't do, we hadn't figured out yet, was how to do gameplay on moving objects.
And when you say engine, you're talking like literally
The Naughty
thing
Dog
that-
game engine.
How the game runs.
Right.
Like, okay, so
Right.
if the game is the car, the engine is what drives it.
Right, so if you
Okay.
think about it, every system in the game then, if it doesn't run on a moving object, it only moves on terrain, right?
Right.
Or runs on terrain, then you have to rewrite every system so that it will actually interact with objects.
So Taylor was talking about this, like the big train sequence.
The train sequence was sort of like, that was the hallmark. It was like, I think we've always said, this is the first level that we actually started and the last one we finished.
Really?
Yeah, and that was Jacob Minkoff. He was the mastermind of the train level. But that was really it. Before we even knew what the story of the game was going to be,
Can we do a train?
we need to have a fight on a moving train because that is classic adventure, right? We don't know where the train's going from or where it's going to or why he's on it, but it doesn't matter because just getting it working is going to take months. But you can see, if you kind of look at the game, you can see all the things that we wanted to do. The big truck chase, the collapsing building. We haven't gotten to some of the other moving terrain stuff at the end of the game. And the train, number one, right? It's like being able to kind of finish our list of movie tropes, adventure movie tropes. And so that meant that the traversal, all of his movement mechanics, the AI, the enemies traversal and navigation, the object physics, everything had to be rewritten from scratch. We basically rewrote the engine again,
Is that true? Like,
and it was all in less than 2 years
does that? Oh my God!
to
I don't
make the game and
understand
rewrite the
that.
engine. Well, we just worked ourselves to death.
How would you say that was the hardest crunch you ever did, or was?
No, it got harder every time.
Do you think that's true of every time, or do you think that if you actually were to be able to globally look at it, it's like, it's pretty much the same crunch, it just every crunch feels like the hardest that it's in?
No, 3 was harder, and then I would say that folks at Naughty Dog would say Last of Us was harder, and Uncharted 4 was harder than that. And
Is it because-
like it's because you can do so much more? Like, first of all, you've got
You scale your crunch.
well, yeah, kind of.
It always gets harder.
Because you try to do more.
Right.
You've learned how to do more with the engine, and so you can see the even though it was still on the PlayStation 3, the leap from Uncharted 1 to 2, and then
The 3 was.
then 3, but that was even a smaller. But then go to Last of Us, right? Like
Yeah.
the aesthetic distance between Uncharted 1 and Last of Us.
Crazy.
It looks like it was on different hardware.
Yeah.
Right? All the same kind of, evolution of the same engine and on the same hardware. So you learn how to use it better, but then you can see, like, if you look at the lengths of these games, they just got longer and longer too, as we were actually adding more and more content. So you keep filling up the time you have with more ambition. So it's a lot of it self-inflicted, right?
Yeah, what was the term for that? I remember you guys talking about that. Like, you'd be doing great, and then you were like, well, we're just going to keep, like you had time.
Slow flagellation.
Right, and most companies won't do that.
Sadomasochism?
I mean, developers always want to try to push it for as much as they can, but most publishers will cut you off. Sony, to their credit, would always let us, kind of like hoist ourselves by our own petard and our own ambitions, right?
Would you like more rope?
Yes, exactly, right?
That'd be a wonderful hanging.
Yeah, well, and you can see kind of with each successive game as they've gotten more and more ambitious. We used to, and this isn't a criticism at all, it's just a statement of reality. We used to say, like, we prided ourselves on we never slipped a game.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
But now
That's what you do.
But now it's just normal, right? Because it's so hard to estimate how long these things will take. And then when you know the bar is so high, especially for if you're a studio like Naughty Dog, and if you're on a known IP and a beloved IP, you gotta keep raising the bar.
To my knowledge, and this is much to the credit of the studio, The Last of Us was the first game that slipped for Naughty Dog. Is that correct?
Yes.
When we say slip means the original release date was going to be X, and then it actually slipped. It moved.
It moved out by some number of months. Right?
It's the most perfect term for that too. It's like slipped. It's like whoops.
Whoops. Yeah.
Whoops. We need 3 more months to finish this game.
Exactly.
So 1, 2, and 3 didn't slip. So you met the street date.
Yeah, and
was that the target date as well, or did you go?
No, it
internally?
was always the target date. So if you think about it, and think about this in terms of how long games take to develop now. Uncharted 1 from
Won't let me
nothing,
jump there.
I'm sure that's what you're supposed to do. I haven't played this in so long.
Me too. It's crazy. Like, I don't remember at this level at all.
I think I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go to this open window, and I can't seem to get a diagonal jump up there.
Oh, you need to kick the snow off of your boots because it's trying to keep you.
By the way, I actually bought that. Like, really?
You haven't learned
Is the vulnerable place of gullibility.
So Uncharted 1 took 3 years, and that was to write the engine from scratch and to come up with the IP and to make the game, which would be unheard of anymore, right?
You're talking 5-6 years minimum.
Yeah, and then for 2 and 3, we had less than 2 years, basically, because if you think about it, like Uncharted 1 came out in November 2007. This came out in October of 2009, and of course, some of that time is just you hit the holidays and people are taking time off, but pretty much by November, December, you better be thinking of what you're doing next because you just don't have time. And there really is no pre-production. I mean, when people talk about pre-production on a title that's being done under 2 years, it's all happening at the same time.
Yeah, it's development. It's not pre-production.
Yes. You're desperately trying
You're deving.
You're trying to go, I'm sure we're going to have this, like a train.
What was that like? PS3 launched in 2006, like fall of 2006, right? And they wanted you to be a launch title. Is that correct?
No, I don't think we were ever intended to be a launch title.
Which is great because nobody wants to give you the guinea pig.
Took that pressure off. Right.
So you had a year. Did that change the way that you made the game at all once you saw it's like, okay, this is how the hardware is actually working? Or did you go in knowing what the thing could do?
On the first one?
Sure.
No. I mean, that was, I think we talked about it last time. It was really painful because we didn't even have hardware. I mean, for the first year, we were just developing on PCs and just kind of trying to hit what we thought the specs would be.
Wow.
Right? Because,
So 2, then you actually knew, okay, this is what's under the hood, this is what we know our limitations are. So how much would you say, you cut this level, how much would you say, we asked Taylor this, I was like, do you remember anything that you had to cut? And he was saying, not really, we used everything.
Well, we cut things down, right? So this is a sort of a rare example where we had over-designed and we needed to cut back. Most of the time you wouldn't do that because it feels like so counterintuitive, right? But if you remember from the beginning of the game, like there's places that feel a little abbreviated. It's because they were, meaning like the...
You hyper-edit it.
Yeah, so for instance, trying to remember. Okay, so like after Flynn double crosses him,
Sure.
we wanted to have sort of an extended escape sequence through the sewers, very third man kind of.
So
kind of
not
feeling.
narrative, more gameplay.
Yeah, more
Okay.
gameplay, right? And we hadn't done that part yet. We've been working on the actual museum, and I remember a conversation with Evan and Bruce talking about like maybe we should just cut that part. And I'm like, oh no, if you do that, we're gonna have like I don't even know 20 minutes of cutscenes back to back. Like you just sometimes need to give it a little air, and the player will forgive you even if it was like that was only a couple minutes of gameplay. But if it was intense and memorable, then they feel like they've kind of like
You've
earned
earned
the cutscene.
being off the stick, because most people are like, get them back on the stick.
Right. But so that was supposed to be longer. There's a few things like that. I'd have to kind of cast my mind over the beginning of the game. But.
Do you typically think, like, that surprises me, you are known by and large as being one of the people that really thrust kind of like the cinematic narrative element, big cut scenes. But everything that I hear you talking about is like, no, that wasn't a narrative scene that I wanted to, or it wasn't a cut scene I wanted to do, something that was in gameplay.
Right.
I've played D&D with you.
Right.
You think very mechanically, less narratively, but you're such a narrative person.
Yeah.
So where do you strike the balance between creating moments that happen in gameplay versus moments that happen cinematically? Like, do you try to make it the game as much as possible, and then when it all else fails, you make it a cutscene, or is it the other way around?
No, if anything, it's the first. It's the former. Meaning that in a perfect world, if you could tell a story as interactively and still cinematically as possible, you would, right?
I do find out his name is Zoran. I apologize.
Yes.
I didn't know his first name was Zoran. I forgot. I apologize.
Lots of zzz in his name. I think his name was always Zoran Lazarevich. I'm trying to remember. Oh no, there was an early version. I think his name was Sementov, but it was like Sementov. So
See, that's gonna get killed.
yes,
That's
yes.
not going to make it.
Graham just said his name was Zoran. His middle name is Zoran, so it's Zoran
Zoran
Lazarevich.
Graham
Zizi
always-
Lazarevich.
I've always had this whole thing with Lazarevich just being this completely misunderstood figure. Like he's just like we're just trying to have a picnic. Why?
And why do you people have to come and mess it up? We had this wonderful moment. I'm 100% moving away from this great poignant question that I asked.
Yes, I'll come back to it.
But Graham is sitting there, is like, he has this great memoirs that he has written. It's Overcoming Weakness by Zizi Lazarevich, and he's just at the Barnes and Noble, just waiting. Is like, any moment now they'll show up.
He's really this fragile, vulnerable, soft-hearted, just misunderstood. It's because of the face. People always think he's bad.
You have also picked up like 20 artifacts that are just as important as that stupid dagger.
But this is the key to
But you should
right.
cut your losses and make a lot of money with your pockets are filled with
full of
just
little treasures.
Yeah.
Do you know what Chloe's nickname should be?
What's that?
Flip Flop.
Yeah, Flip Flop is great.
I mean,
Yes.
Hi, Flip Flop.
all right, help me through this quickly. What am I supposed to do? You're
What am I
puzzled.
looking for?
Oh,
He just asked
man,
you.
I haven't thought about this puzzle in a long time. Open your journal.
Okay, I'll look.
First, the touchpad. That's not something you had in PS3.
Saw there. Found.
Flip the page.
Not the other way.
Oh, Pema.
Pema. All right.
Scarometer.
Keep going. Slippery naked guy. Yeah, we can get into that whole thing.
All of these little notes were done
Hey, what's
by
that?
Shadi Safadi. He's what our concept lead.
Arc,
He had the
fire,
most fun
water,
with it.
earth. Air.
There you go.
You need to get to.
So that's fire. So okay, so let's see. We got it.
Red west, green east,
Air, water. Okay, let me go back here.
air, fire, water,
Air,
earth.
fire, water, earth.
So fourth.
And that's so the
And Mila
cat,
Jovovich is the fifth element.
cat, and
There will
bird.
be. Next page.
There we
Cat,
go.
Bird,
Dragon south,
dragon,
lion north.
cat, bird.
Seems to be associated with a color.
Okay, associated with. Talking to yourself in
So
weird
what,
things.
is there a color here? Am I?
So look on the floor, and then you're gonna want to match those. So that is.
What is that?
I am useless to you because I haven't looked at this in 10 years.
I love that they purposefully left us like, hey guys, can we leave up the work lights just in case?
Just in case somebody needs to solve
Do
this.
we need to save the light? Nah. How are we powering all this?
Generators.
That looks like a.
Right.
What is that? It's like
I
a
just
lion?
don't know if I'm supposed to.
So look around for something you need to pick up and put onto the circles. Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Bet I could move these.
Hey, puzzle piece.
I could
Hey, look at that. Bet I can move these. Okay, hold on. Let me check out my
if there's
dragon.
any confusion, this is a puzzle piece.
It is a puzzle piece. Wait. Up.
Hold on.
Okay, so water is round.
The ball is water. No, that's a
Nope,
scary
nope.
thing. Ball is
Square
water,
is
and
earth.
water is
Earth. Square is earth. Water is round.
Water's round, so water
Associated
is,
with water and the color white.
so
Dragon south.
dragon south. Got it. Okay, so let's just
Put that up there first.
Let's
Pick up
see.
the puzzle piece. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
All right, so you're looking for a dragon.
That's the lion. Hold on. Where's the dragon?
Look for the color white.
That's wait. That's not
That's a
the
kitty.
dragon. That's a tiger. There's a dragon.
Dragon.
Okay.
And put that down there.
Yeah.
Just
Gently.
drop that. Just put that anywhere.
Huh.
All right.
What's next?
All right, so then we go. The half one is fire. The square one is earth.
Okay. Wait. Oh,
And square is lion.
yeah.
So
Earth
the
is
lion's
lion.
right there, right?
Isn't that the lion? Yeah.
Sure.
I think we think.
That looks like
Or
a lion.
is that the cat?
Sully when you need him.
Hold
No.
on. That looks like the cat. Hold on. I think that's a cat.
Cat different than the lion?
Yep. I think so. What is that thing?
That's a.
That's the bird.
It's like a dragony birdie thing.
That's the bird. That looks like the lion.
Did
so-
you focus test these four creatures? It was like, because you guys clearly understood which each direction was, right?
Well,
That's not it.
It all comes from.
Oh, you got it. My bad.
Yeah, that's the lion.
All right,
all
so
comes from
then,
mythology, but that doesn't mean it's clear to the player.
Oh, God, Nolan.
do you believe in focus testing a story when it's not completed?
No.
What am I looking at?
Fire is to the right, and then air is the triangle.
Is that fire?
That's air.
This is air?
Yeah. So air is associated with tiger. Is that right?
Is air cat? Hold on, there's only two choices. Let me just see if this
Meow.
works.
It's a cat.
This one's in the wrong spot.
All right. Well then.
Yes, Nate, thank you for that.
It's like the Nate who's walking around with these things is not the Nate who already knows how to solve the puzzle.
No.
I put it in the
Where's Sully
journal.
when you need him? He's in Maine. Hiding. In the bushes. I love Halloween.
All right. Last one, homie. Fire.
And they just weren't
You're
smart
fired.
enough to do this on their own. Only the brilliant Nathan Drake.
Don't you think they could figure that? Just like, what are those things? Nothing.
Not important.
Hey, should we put these in the place? No. Let's leave it as a puzzle for whoever comes after her.
That should do it.
Oh shit, more?
Shit. More?
We were wondering if there's.
Symbols in
Okay,
the
I've
book.
seen these symbols before.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, you just saw them.
Take a look at these.
Mr. Bad Memory.
So,
Back.
let's see.
There we go. Okay, so remember the colors? White is associated with water, right?
Yeah.
Fire, earth is
Exactly. White is water.
white is water.
That's a whole different thing.
That's a whole. So go back.
White is water.
Yellow is
White
earth.
is water. Green is air.
red is fire, and then black is the color of your heart.
Oh.
I like how he just ruins all these ancient artifacts with scotch
So
tape.
if I'm okay, where am I?
Oh, come
What am I looking at? I'm
That's
looking
the
at
least
cat.
bad thing he does.
True story. We were talking about. I didn't realize that the whole tranquilizer gun was something you guys did in ADR.
Air.
So it was a.
That scene with them, crouching. I forget what the content of this scene was originally. We shot the whole scene with them crouching down about something else, and then realized that we really needed to teach shooting, and so we rewrote it over to match
That's
the
crazy.
scene where he shot, and ADR'd it.
That's like some like dubbing a martial arts movie kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah. But the benefit here, of course, is that the faces are all animated by hand in this game. No facial capture yet, so we didn't do that until the audio was locked anyway.
Wow.
So as long as we wrote a scene
That's
that
it in the
matched, that matched all the physical stuff, pretty seamless, I'd say.
I never knew that. I was shocked.
Who confessed that?
Taylor.
Was that Taylor?
Doesn't that look right?
Taylor gave us all the skinny.
Uh-oh.
He's talking about moments in Vegas and.
That's
oh,
air, right?
Goodness. Yeah, 4 of them in the single room in Imperial Palace.
I'm gonna have to
This
watch
is
that
the lion.
episode.
Debauchery.
This is the lion.
I didn't get into much debauchery myself.
Lion is earth, and
Lion
earth
is yellow.
Looks like, it has that
Tail.
extra line. Has that little tail on it. Okay.
So
You're learning so much.
he is. He's doing so
You know,
well.
we
That's
actually
There it is, right there.
Bam, right
did
there.
do a lot of research for these games. You know what I mean? It was really
Do you
important.
think you researched too much, or do you think people? I mean, I'm asking that honestly.
We could have made it in 1 year if we didn't research so much.
Is that what do you think was the biggest expense? Not necessarily money wise, but just like time wise to make this. Was it
Well, it's always art, to be honest. You know?
really?
Yeah, just because. It doesn't matter what you make. You can make the most
He was a little thing.
beautiful level, but if it's not arted up well, it's
Right.
not going to be fun to play. It's not going to be interesting.
And
And
right
you can
now,
make
like-
the most beautiful art, and if it's not lit well,
Right.
it doesn't work.
It really is a team. I mean, like
So, yeah,
you say this, but it truly is a team effort. But I mean, like right now,
the biggest part of the team is the art team, the environment art team.
Did you hear that, kids?
Out of all the disciplines.
No, I think it's this one.
Right now, I think Naughty Dog is scaled up to like, or not scaled up, but I mean, like I think they're operating somewhere 3 through 50, right?
Wow.
So when you made Uncharted 2, what was the team?
I'm gonna guess. I should know this.
Ballpark it.
Is that?
Was over 100,
I was gonna say 2.
but I don't think we hit 160 until Last of Us. I feel like I remember that number was Last of Us. So, yeah.
Three-sided, just like the dagger.
That is, I remember talking to Ken Levine, like talking about. He was like, I remember when Irrational, was 50 people. He was like, you walk in, and he's
I
like,
used to
it's
make games with 12 people,
250, 300 people. He's like, I don't know that many people. Like in my life, I walk through my own studio. I'm like, I have no idea who you are.
Yeah.
And how the dynamic of a studio changes.
It completely
Because-
changes. Once you cross that 100 mark, there's something. It's just a human nature thing. It changes. I would love to be in a studio of under that because of that. Hey, look. I told you we're like,
See?
after Schaefer dies, it's only like halfway through this monastery.
Yes.
We felt that was really weird. It's like, Schaefer, here's a Nazi. You met 50 minutes later.
Such a sweet old Nazi.
Sure, but I mean, also it's like, I came here for a completely different reason. It's like, a German looking for a historic relic.
Sure, it was completely innocent.
Oh, man.
But the problem is, and we talked about this last time too, is that when you get towards the latter part of the game,
Right.
you have to kind of keep that pace going. And so there's not a lot of time to ruminate on discoveries and what they mean. You just hope that people pick up the connections in his dialogue and the scenes and the visual
How do I
artifacts you pick up. You have to jump on that.
How do I jump on it?
We'll jump out into leap of faith, dude.
Come on, buddy. Leap from the lion's faith. Come on. I want to see him die. Go for it. Go for it. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Triangle.
Triangle.
You guys are mean.
No, it's a button prompt. Do you see that?
That was bad.
I didn't
We
know. it was-
tutorialized
I
you
didn't
that
know it
with
was
the
a button.
treasure.
I didn't know.
I apologize.
Like Tenzin, they go through this whole big
Of course,
thing.
it's
like
a
Ten-
button prompt. For God's sakes, I should have
You
known.
get in the truck and you see Tenzin with his daughter. And you're like, we went through some shit, pal. He's like, bye bye. You're like, bye bye. Jump and then triangle. There you go.
So the guy,
that's
Oh, hot.
The Subway ad.
the guy who played Tenzin,
Robin Atkin Downs.
well, on the stage.
Oh, yeah.
But the actor who did his
Yes.
voice is an actual Tibetan actor and director named Pema Dondup. His name is actually Pema.
And his daughter's,
His daughter's name is Tenzin.
Did you know that going in?
No,
Did you question? You like?
Tibetans
should we-
only have 2 names, so the chances are it's going to be one or the other.
It's really,
Oh my God.
it's kind of like Italians.
Can't see very well.
That's right, and it's just male or female, doesn't matter.
It's like Michael.
There's no distinction. He was awesome. Well, that was one of the most fun things about these games, and this one in particular is, and I know you just asked, did we did too much research? And probably to a fault, yes, but I think that veracity is tangible, right? Learning Latin, Turkish, Nepalese, and Tibetan.
How much did you retain? Do you like?
Oh, none. But it's like I understand it pretty good at the time.
Okay.
And then I just lose it all. And it's like I had to learn Indonesian and for Iraja in the first game and be able to write all those insults.
Because we learned that Robin Atkin Downes is fluent in Tibetan, and he would speak the language with poetry.
No.
Ping pong sure.
Yes, it was not the most politically correct raw dialogue there. I think Pema did a better job. But it's great. Like, everything he said was real. And
Did he change any of your words? Like, I would never say this, or?
well, he helped me write it because it's like I would say we needed to do an.
Here's the
English.
intention of this.
Yes, I would say what the English should be, and then he'd work with me, and then we worked with another translator for all the other stuff. The Nepali, and the Turkish. And I've had compliments from people going, "Man, you nailed it."
I don't.
We brought in like real Turkish actors. We brought in real Tibetan actors, so that it wasn't like, dialectically wrong.
I don't think you over-researched at all. I feel like this, like you said, has a tangible quality because it is 100% authentic.
Yeah, like all the signs say something. All the characters speaking. I mean, the prison guards are complaining about working on night shift and being so bored, and it's like. And like, what percentage of people actually know?
But see, I'm the kind of person. I'm not
texture,
necessarily. Right? Yeah, I'm not a trophy hunter necessarily, but I am like I'm obsessive about like audio logs.
Yeah.
And going through, it's like I want to know what all these.
Where's that coming from?
From in front of you.
Clearly from your right.
From my right?
Well, you're spinning. Your right keeps changing.
Yeah. Sorry. It's down, and
problem?
down into your. There he is, right there. Bye bye. Bang.
You've gotten really good at this, by the way.
Bye bye. Bang 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 bang, and move.
You still have the face.
Still does have the face, and I think that's just kind of it's baked in at this point, and we own it. We love it. Bye bye ammo. You have no ammo. Ammo. 1 RPG.
Where is that?
Up.
Right there. Yep. That's.
I'll just use
vaporized.
For that.
You have no weapons.
There's weapons down here.
There you go. He's very cavalier about picking up.
It's funny, the ludonarrative dissonance strikes me so much more now than it used to. Not that
Why? In what way?
Well, just the
fact that he was like,
murder.
something that the murder. Just the.
And it's funny because I was aware of it. It wasn't like I was cavalier about it. It's just, how do you solve that problem when you're trying to like play with the tropes, but you need to make an 8, 9, 12-hour game?
I don't think it's a problem. I think we've educated gamers enough to know it's like, all right, we're gonna shoot people and they're gonna shoot us, and we understand that it's not gonna be a one-shot, one kill, or this would be a really shitty game, right?
But you do have these moments where it's like, Drake and Elena have some sweet moment right after they've killed 12 guys.
As they're standing in the pool of blood.
Well, that's the problem. In the movies, you cut away, or it's not clear, is the guy knocked out or is he dead? He's just gone. You don't watch his ragdoll body squirming and sliding. And
you could walk up to him afterwards and look at his like soulless eyes staring back at you.
Yeah.
There's all of the weapons.
We always said we should like put their wallets in there. You could look at their wallets and see like the letters, or pictures of their kids, and letters home to their wives. Just embrace it.
You're finding the worst places to hide. Keep going there, that direction. There you go. And now, yep. Now go up that ladder into back behind you. Yep. Shoot him in the dick.
As always.
And then. Just toss a grenadier at the guy. Grenadiers.
Got a good arm.
Grenadine. Bye bye. Come on.
You threw it too far. Eat this.
Eat this. Are you hungry? Oh, nice job, buddy. Have a sandwich.
Hey, don't get off that, Nate. Don't.
This kind of reminds me of the big, like, ghost fight that you have in 3, a little bit.
Ghost fight.
At
the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is always the problem. Like, not this level. We started working on this one early on, which is the other reason it had a lot of time to bloat. But you tend to do the last level, which is important and the culmination of the whole story. You often do it last, and so it gets short shrift. And so some of the ideas that you want to have in it get kind of like simplified, abbreviated cut.
Was there an idea in here that you were like, it's the high level concept that I have that I really want to do, and you couldn't do it?
In the monastery here?
The guy.
Or just period? They're over there to your right. You just can't get to him because the
Bricks in
There's
the
no
way.
more this way, right?
No, it seems like
No,
it's off
you've-
to your right or behind you.
You're finished.
We're finished.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't think there was. I don't remember if there were any like big ideas. It was more like, more ideas of what ways we could use the tech. But obviously, the big idea in this one was the whole moving object thing. It's usually just that you imagine when you get to Shambhala or you get to, the end of Uncharted 3 and the Atlantis of the Sands, and it's like that it will be so much more kind of glorious and satisfying than sometimes you can make it because you're just like watching the clock at that point. And there's sort of the unfortunate reality sometimes that that a lot of people don't even finish games. That's the sad thing about writing games for stories is that that the percentage of people that actually finish is actually pretty
What would
low.
you say the completionist percentage of Uncharted 2 is?
It may be higher than normal,
I think so.
but because it's not that long either. But I mean, these days it's gone way down. I think, right?
Right. Yeah. Like
Because there's too much competing for our attention, and the games are getting longer. It's actually kind of a problem. I mean, not that people shouldn't get value for their money. I don't mean that, but the fact that if you're making something that is so heavily narrative, and that's the whole point of it, and then that 10% of the people are gonna finish it. It's
hard.
It kind of messes with your head a little bit as a creator.
Like Death Stranding is supposed to be clocking in somewhere around like 65 to 80 hours.
I will, and I've talked about this. I will never see the end of that game. I just don't have time in my life. It would be irresponsible of me to have that kind of time in my life with everything else I'm responsible for, and that even goes for some of these other games. I mean, even God of War and those kind of games and Horizon. It's like they're just getting so long that you can't finish as many as you like. I end up with all of these partially completed games on my machine, and
I still have Red Dead that I've yet to complete,
No,
and I
yeah.
want to complete so
Yeah.
much.
Can you complete that?
Red Dead?
Yeah, I mean, 'cause that's
absolutely.
something-
And there's all sorts. I mean, there's people that have platinumed it. I'm like, I don't know how you did it.
it's just weird because it's antithetical to good storytelling, and a lot of people have said this too. That like that sense of padding, yeah, that like.
Okay.
The padding to make these games this long. I mean, the key moments are so stretched out with filler in between now, so that you can kind of go. It's 30 hours, 40 hours, 70 hours of gameplay, and it's like, yeah, but if I'm
that
playing
like
it
a-
to see the story, make it 6 for me then.
Right.
I remember you explaining like what this looks like. We had something built, and I remember you going,
Yeah.
okay, so the staircase goes that way. And
I think there might be a quick way down over here.
She's so breathless after that big fight.
Hank. Subway.
I was funny. I was watching the first episodes, and it's like I always want to there's always little tidbits that I wish I could share with you. Ask questions. Remember that part where Chloe was running up in Borneo, running up to meet them at the temple, and you're like, why is she running so weird?
Yeah.
where am I supposed to go?
Because it was Emily. So sometimes when an actor wasn't available,
You had to sub in somebody else.
especially if it was just like an IGC like that, not like a full scene, you wouldn't do that, but like you'd sub in somebody else. And so if you think about it, the way Emily runs versus the way Claudia
Chloe
runs. So, Emily has this kind of she kind of does this. Think about her running down the dock in Uncharted 1. Remember?
True. Yeah.
Very, very squared up.
Signature run.
And then there's another scene where Chloe subbed in
lost.
for Elena, and it looks so weird. It's like, why is Elena walking like that? Why is she switching her hips? It's like, it's so funny. Actors' physical signatures they just come through. It doesn't matter what the.
How
But so that funny little walk that she had, the run that
is
she had,
classic.
that was Emily.
classic Eros.
Yes.
Get down!
Get down. Uh-oh.
There are monsters, and you guys are shooting me.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. So, who dreamed up we're friends. I hate the Yetis. They're just...
Because they're hard or because they're dumb or what?
They're hard. I mean, it is just
The game gets really hard.
really, really hard.
Yeah, I think we could have tuned it better.
What made you go, okay, how do we top off Spanish zombies?
How do we top Slippery Naked guys?
How do we Slippery Naked guys? How do we top that?
Well, you know, we like the idea of having a new enemy that we throw at you that you've got to think about a little bit differently because you've gotten so used to the kind of even though there's a good range, there's kind of a rinse and repeat aspect to these guys, and so it's good when you've gotten, you know, an hour or two left of the game to kind of throw a monkey wrench in for the player a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Now the Slippery Naked guys were maybe too much of a wrench because you couldn't use the techniques that you'd learned, you know, like cover didn't work on them.
Yeah, but this is pretty much how you beat the Yetis. You just like pick me up, and I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Well, the first encounters with the Yetis, we want to be like, these guys are invulnerable. There's no way I can beat them. I just need to stay away from it. I need to run because they are supernatural creatures.
Right, and then you find out, no. Well, spoiler, no.
Right. Because it's Scooby-Doo, you pull the mask off, and it's like...
It was Mr. Jensen.
It was Mr. Jensen all along, you kids.
And I wouldn't have gotten away with it, too.
That's right, I just wanted your land.
It hadn't been for that Tibetan Sherpa that
Look, fundamentally, a lot of this stuff is based on, like, Doc Savage, and that was always the twist, is that something looked supernatural, and then it turned out that because he was this detective...
He could figure it out.
You know, he was a massive
know that.
bronze detective, but yes, it was... you want the supernatural twist where it looks like something's really supernatural is going on. And it kind of is in our stories, but there's an explanation.
I want to point out the fact that you've been doing very well and you haven't died, like, in a while.
Well, you know,
Is that true? Am I, or I just been glossing
I'm glad I'm
over?
not playing because it would have been really embarrassing.
I doubt that. I have a feeling you're a...
Oh, well, you should be pretty good, but I haven't played this game in a long time.
wait. Oh, look.
Thanks for the rope, boys.
Thanks for the rope, boys.
He did it better. Oh, did you see that?
All right, it's all
did.
clear.
Something just jumped across. Like, at that point, you leave. You're like, guys, pockets are full.
I've got trinkets and thimbles.
I have trinkets
and
aplenty.
urns. I don't know where he puts all those urns.
Yeah, what are
Magic
we doing?
bottles.
Why do we have to get out to the end of this?
And there's just look at
look.
just mayhem.
They're done with the monastery.
You couldn't have unloaded those assets and just made it a little clean, like the street sweeper
Where am I
came
supposed
through.
to go now?
It's Thursday, so we're gonna clean up all the dead bodies.
No, that's part of the joy. It's to see the damage you've done. See
Look
here.
at you, and now the body's decomposing a little bit.
Well, not in the snow.
Gary has evacuated his bowels.
Gary.
Sure. That's what we should have done.
Gary, I'm
To really
sorry.
just
There you go.
now.
Now it gets
Oh
weird.
no,
Now
now
we're
it's dark
getting
and my
somewhere.
eyes need. Should Drake hang out for a bit? Let his eyes adjust.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
How about our eyes?
Oh, you can see
So
his breath. Now you know
down
it's cold.
into the danger.
Down into the danger.
Because you haven't been in the danger.
Well, danger is a coming.